Quick, up here.
It looks just like you.
Looking all right yourself, kid.
Now when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates, you get a free plush musical ornament of Oliver or Dodger, the characters from the new Disney movie Oliver and Company, now only at a theater near you. Oliver and Dodger make great gifts and even play a tune.
Hey, Dodge, we made beautiful music together.
Yeah, kid.
Your holiday place, McDonald's.
The only Happy Meal toys that are guaranteed to be absolutely, positively entertaining. Am I right, Dodge?
Hey, absolutely, kid.
Yeah, man. Wait. Crap! I'm late for the show. Play the new theme while I go change. Episode review.
Who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare.
Greetings, my fellow Pridelanders, and welcome to a new year of Lion Guard episode reviews here on Golden Ticket Reviews, where if it's classic or crap, you see through it, I review it. Man, it feels good to be back doing this show. Got myself some new wardrobe, new lighting that you probably can't see, and I got a whole new season of episodes to look at. What? We're still in season 1? Well, okay, let's just jump into episode 23, The Trail to Udugu. The episode begins with the lovely little lioness cub herself, Kiara, sniffing something out, which turns out to be her little brother, Kion, and I guess the ability to pin people runs in the family.
How'd you find me? My mom's been teaching me how to track by scent.
She's never found him that quickly before.
Her tracking skills are improving.
They do seem evenly matched.
And that means they're ready. Today's the day.
Time to see how they fare at Comic-Con. They'll be the scrappiest against anyone who tries to point them towards the fact that DC is better. Actually, they're going to be joining their mother Nala on a journey down the Uduguian Trail, as it were.
Taking the trail to Udugu is an important part of growing up in the royal family.
And all royal siblings make the journey when they're ready.
Did you go on it, Dad?
I never had the chance. I don't have a brother or sister.
Really? That's not what the fanfic writers told me? It seems that while Kion is away, the king himself will substitute for him as the leader of the guard. Wonder what their reaction will be, given they're now taking orders from someone who once said of them,
Kion, the Lion Guard has always been made of lions.
am I ever gonna let that go? No.
Poor. The king and us. How can you be so calm? His Majesty could be here any moment.
And I can't afford another roaring session. I just got my feathers spruced up. Surprisingly, Rafiki's baobab juice is quite the cosmetic on damaged feathers.
Relax, oh no. I know Simba pretty well.
Unfortunately, I can't afford another copyright blocking, but really all you need to know about this number is Bunga over-exaggerating the kingly power Simba has. It's just like I Can't Wait to Be King, except it's only sung by a honey badger who's more intolerable. Also, apparently, he suddenly turned into Albert Einstein. Or Dr. Scoobert Doo, to be more precise. Okay, Simba, tell this chucklehead how things are gonna get done in a more direct sense.
I am excited to lead the Lion Guard. Now, first things first. Are we ready for morning patrol?
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Affirmative. Your Majesty.
You know, it's not every day you get the opportunity to mingle with royalty, let alone get led around by royalty. Unless you're Tom Hanks, Oprah, or one of the cast members of Hamilton, but I digress. How are things going with the two cubs on the trail to fraternity?
What do you think's waiting for us in Udugu?
Maybe a bunch of animals who want to meet their future queen and her little brother.
Little brother? I'm leader of the Lion Guard. If they want to meet anyone, it's me.
I am incredibly sorry to say I disagree there, Kion. I think we both know that in terms of fandom, more people would point towards Kiara. Not saying you don't deserve fans, you're awesome. It's just fact that a princess is bound to attract more followers than a security squad leader.
You could compete over anything, couldn't you?
Yes!
Who's a better hit, Kiara or Princess Mia of Genovia? You decide. Meanwhile, on Kingsman, the Monkey Kingdom Chronicles, the guard questions the king's sense of direction. Big mistake?
I was trying to say that on morning patrol, Kion usually goes this way.
Is that so? And is Kion here?
No, sir.
You heard the king! We'll go this way for a change!
Little do you know the power of the king, bro.
I'll find it. I'm a better tracker than you.
We'll see about that! You really think you can find Udugu before me?
Sweet Shenzi, they trample each other more than Michael Bay tramples the Transformers each passing movie. Can't they at least rest once? I'm sure the world won't lose sleep over it. Of course, it takes almost falling off a cliff to stop them, as Nala saves them. Simba and the guard, though, aren't being as dysfunctional as they try to divert a mudslide away from these ostriches and their eggs.
If we don't move fast, the mud will sweep the eggs off the cliff. We'll have to act fast. I'll move the log so it diverts the mud away from the nest.
You can tell I'm worried by the monotone of my voice.
Ostriches, your eggs are safe.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you. To think our eggs were personally saved by the king. What an honor.
Just assure me that you won't place them in just one basket anymore. They'll stay more clean that way, right, guard?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yeah!
Yep.
Affirmative.
Nothing to worry about, troops. We'll stop off at the watering hole on the way back home. Now, let's move! Remind me to glue his mane to an oak branch when we get back. You said it. Poa! Oh, you guys are just being silly! Shut up, Bunga! Now the queen is having her own children find a path through a valley of thorns. Fantastic mother skills, if I do say so myself.
That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Of course not. Over the thorns is the way to go. Whoa! Ouch!
I don't think either of you is understanding me.
Nala, I hope you have a good explanation for this, because I'm sure Zeg not seeing what you're getting at.
Now they're truly on the trail to Udugu.
Correction from my previous joke. I hope both you and Simba get glued to broken oak branches tied to your front door. Or front stone opening to your abode. You know what I mean.
Your first rescue with the king. I wonder what our next challenge will be.
Finding you a decent acting coach, honey? Actually, on a side note, why do people hate on Matthew Broderick as Simba? He managed to bring more gravitas to Simba than this. While dealing with an issue with the gazelles, Kiara and Kion are trying to look for their mother, who I'm willing to bet is on the elk train to nowhere in particular.
Kira, look! Paw prints! They look fresh! We must be getting close!
You know, in all honesty, I think it would make a nice twist if the animal they were found to be tracking was the lion from Reader Rabbit, who got lost while on safari or something. Or at the very least, a mutated super pirate rat. Wait, how come the pirate rats from Reader Rabbit never got their own cartoon series? I'd watch the crap out of that, and I'm stalling. I am sorry.
Should we remind him how easily gazelles spook when they're surprised?
Nah, Simba knows what he's doing. It'll be fine.
You know, it's gotta be tough when the father of your friend is more of an idol to you than, you know, your own friend.
See, his friends, on the other hand, they still get excited when they see me. They still geek out. I walk into the living room, they're all sitting there. Frankie sees me. Hey, Dad. His friends see me. They see this.
So Simba finds himself literally between a rock and more rocks, and Ono tries to spot where he is.
Good to see you, Ono.
Your Majesty! Everyone! He's over here! Are you alright?
I'm okay. Just a little stuck.
And you're not in pain or anything? That tail is attached to your body, isn't it?
How can we keep tracking her if we can't jump up?
I've got it! I'll give you a boost, then you can keep tracking her.
But what about you?
One of us has to boost the other. And the truth is, you're the better tracker.
I won't argue that.
We're the offspring of the most fierce feline couple in history. We'll own this sledge like a comic book reviewer owns the Bat credit card hater.
Though, you're the one who saw the tracks and figured out Mom jumped.
So we make a good team, and that's how we'll find Mom.
And the wheel of morality weeps with happiness. The two try their hardest to climb up this thing as they actually find Nala, the sneaky cat woman, as she explains how they already found the path to true Udugu, or kinship as it were, by working as a unit. Why she didn't tell them this before now is anyone's guess, as Simba is probably clenching back girlish screams with his tail between his legs and underneath a heavy stone. Jeez, what is it with things in the Pride Lands wanting to fall down either to hurt someone or when somebody says something that they want to challenge?
That's why we're a great team.
That is why, isn't it?
We can't leave Simba here. It's not safe.
But he told us to go after the gazelles.
Lion Guard?
This may be the sudden tail throbbing causing me to lose my pulse a little bit, but I think it's important that you show those gazelles that the birds are the words, who will be hurt if they impede on the chance for their offspring to see the light of day. So...
till the Pride Lands end?
Lion Guard defend!
Luckily, Fuli and Ono get the gazelles to become as well as the ostriches, while Bunga and Besti try to get the king out of his rocky tail trouble, only to cause an avalanche which they barely avoid.
Simba's safe, and so are the gazelles and ostriches.
That's because you did it your way. Kion would be proud of you. And so am I.
And I'm the friggin' king. So that was Trail to Udugu. Pretty good if I must say. I don't know if I'd call it as good as Never Roar Again, but it's still decent nonetheless. However, it does showcase Rob Lowe's imperfections in the role of Simba. But I still give this episode a solid recommendation. Okay, maybe I need to work on that impression more. Until next time, I'm Brandon, the BAMBI Man, saying take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you in the Pride Lands and at the movies.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. It's the bigger love of the family.
The way you walk, your smile, your fabulously groomed mane.
No.
No.
Good to see you, Ono.
Your Majesty!